Good afternoon. It is Monday, January 9th. And after about an hour of trying to work, I ended up calling out just with stomach issues related to just having too much mucus, which is all related to my allergies, which are particularly annoying to me. I've had some level of congestion just like over the month since I was like proper sick. It was about a month ago, I guess. But this morning, my body is like, hey, act up. So I called out, and once I was feeling well enough to do something, I went out and did a little targeted shopping. I bought mucus relief, which is guaifenesin. It's Mucinex, which I've never had. Now I have Mucinex D and DM, which I use often when I was actually sick. I ended up different points of it on either of them. But Mucinex D has like Sudafed in it, so I don't want to take more of that than I have to. And Mucinex DM has dextromorphine. It's like a cough suppressant, which isn't too terrible, but I mean, I don't want to really take extra medicines that I don't have to. So I bought just the normal mucus relief that doesn't have extra medicines in it, which I've never had, because it seems like it's something I probably should have. I have enough, due to my allergies, even when I don't get sick, just issues where my body just decides, due to allergic reaction, that it's going to just build up extra mucus. And that's gross, but my body does it, and it's annoying. And then, I also, while I was out, I bought something else. I bought this incredibly heavy-duty metal door barricade. You see, I think it was like a week ago, bothered to try and clean. I mean, first off, it might just be general stuff in the air that I am reacting to and having allergy issues from. The weather locally, it has been very frozen, but now we're getting plenty of days. Like, I keep having to go back and forth between the AC and the heater, because we'll end up with days where it's up at like 60, mid-60s, and then days where it's like below freezing, and it's crazy, but whatever. And so it's very likely that there are things that start thinking, oh, am I supposed to grow now? Nope. And both plants growing and plants dying are times of the year where my allergies do get bad, so it could be that. It also could be this track here, because water builds up from the humidifier on the glass. Condensation goes down, and we'll have some mold in the track. And I mean, some of it is just going to build up in the track, I feel, regardless. So that's going to happen. However, when I moved in here, there were just a couple of wooden rods. I think one of them is like a cut-down broomstick, and the other is like a thick, just dowel rod cut to the right length. And that is how this door is blocked. When you have a sliding door, I mean, you can, like from the outside, you can lift it off the lock and just slide it over if you don't have something blocking it. But the thing about wood is it is a porous material, and neither of those wooden bars, they're just raw wood, they're not treated, they're not sealed. So I feel that probably causes mold to just keep growing even when I clean it out. I cleaned it like a week ago. I haven't checked it, but most likely it's mold there. This is metal. Metal is not porous. Not saying that, whatever, it's not gonna have issues where mold grows on it, but it shouldn't grow into the material itself, and so maybe it will be better. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make things better. So I'm gonna get those wooden rods thrown out and replace it with this heavy-duty metal master lock folding door security bar. And the wooden rods didn't have much surface mold. There were a few black dots in the areas that were wet that might have been a little mold, but they've definitely been a lot worse. I mean, they were worse the other day when I cleaned them even, so I don't know if it was that or what caused me to have issues today. But regardless, I now have this metal bar in here to fill the space. Also, it's wide enough that the reason there were two bars in there before was probably because there were two, and so no one removed one of them. But there are two sections like that make up the track. There's a little raised point in the middle that the door actually slides along. And they were each sitting down into both of them. This one sits on the top of that little track part, like the little raised part of metal, which means it's not down in the area where the water mainly collects. So maybe that'll, help it not have any mold build on it. I mean, it still, I guess, may build down underneath it in the track, but hopefully that'll help. Hopefully that will reduce mold-related allergy issues that have been bad lately, and, in previous years as well. Basically, just, I gotta use the humidifier to not have throat issues when I have when it's winter and such. Whenever I use the humidifier, I end up with mold issues. And I canceled tonight's D&D game when I was still feeling quite cruddy. So, did mean that I ended up with time to make for a nice dinner. Made shepherd's pie. That'd be a good dinner, and now I also have it for the next day or two. That's nice. But, so I'll eat that. The green beans and corn had been in the freezer for quite a while, and I'm hopeful that it's still good. I mean, like, the hamburger's been in there longer, and I know it's good because I've had it on other things, but I'm not sure about vegetables. I just don't know about them vegetables. They seem suspicious. Yeah, the veggies were fine. No problems. Tasted wonderful. Wonderful dinner. So, just put the lid on. Now, I have leftovers for at least one, but with how much is left? Probably 2 days? Probably not 3 days. Possibly 3 days. But, yeah. So I'll have that for some leftovers. And I'm probably just gonna have a low energy evening. Maybe get a little editing done. Maybe just lay around, watch some YouTube, get to bed. I hope that I don't have to deal with mold in that door anymore. I've dealt with that for a couple of years now. And hopefully now that I've got rid of the wood doll and I have the metal hole in there, that just won't be an issue. And I'm thinking at the very least, if it is an issue, it should be an easier to fix issue. But I guess only time will tell, really. I don't know about me, man. I get sick of my body just deciding to react with illness for whatever. Oh, you have allergies. Let's just act like you're ill again. Oh well. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. Wow. Anyways. All that said, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.